General Kellogg, thank you for being with us. Good to have you, sir. Let me ask you this: why is it that this happened in the Obama-Biden administration, didn't happen in the Trump administration, and now it's happening again? Do you have any a strong belief as to why that is?
Yeah, Sean, I do. Two words: weakness and opportunity. When you look at this administration, and when you look at the chief executive, and you look at the national security staff that he has around him, and you look at the vice president, it's a constant pattern of weakness. And Putin's a former KGB officer, and he sees this. He saw the decision-making that was done in Afghanistan. But he's also a student of history, and he looks back on what Biden did also as a vice president. Remember, when Biden was vice president, he was the guy in the Situation Room that did not want to go after Osama bin Laden, voted no not to conduct the raid. He's the same guy that Secretary Gates, the former Secretary of Defense and director of the CIA, said has been wrong on nearly every national security decision in the last 40 years. So he sees a pattern of weakness. When he sees opportunity, he says, look, this is an opportunity I'm not going to have maybe in 3 years when a stronger chief executive comes in 2024. So I might as well take my shot now. Look, when President Trump was in office, you know, he was resolute, and he was also predictably unpredictable. He kept adversaries on their back foot all of the time, and he would do things that would surprise people, but adversaries would look at him and say, well, look, this may happen to me. Right after we came into office, or when he came into office, we went into Syria with our Tomahawk land attack missiles after Assad used sarin nerve gas on civilians, something that President Obama said was a red line. We went after it, hit the airfield. Who was on the airfield? Russians. Later, when we went after Soleimani, killed him, people said, well, you're going to start World War III, to include Joe Biden. And we went after it because we knew we were going to protect Americans, and we were going to keep the adversaries on their heels. And look, one final thing that was said, and it was kind of interesting at the top when you said it, that we've moved our embassy now to Poland out of Lviv, that came out of Kyiv, and then to Lviv, and then to Poland. I remember when our embassy was under attack in Baghdad, in the Situation Room, it was President Trump who was very clearly told all of us, to include the Vice President and the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, he said simply, we will not lose that embassy. We should have said the same thing in Kyiv. Our people are staying, period.